I had just signed the papers. The country house was mine. Quiet fields, old stone walls, a kitchen large enough to echo. That's when my phone rang. "Mom, get ready," my daughter's voice rushed in. "In an hour, I'll be there with 20 people from my husband's family. Cook for everyone and get the rooms ready. We'll stay 2 weeks." 2 weeks. No warning, no invitation, just a command. I stared at the bare counters. No food, no furniture, not even sheets on the beds. But I didn't panic. I smiled. Because in that moment, I knew my revenge had just been handed to me. The backstory. When my daughter married him, I gave her everything. The wedding, the dowry, even the house they first lived in. It was mine, gifted to them. He played the perfect son-in-law. Polite smiles, empty compliments. But I saw through him. A man who measured worth only in money. And my daughter? She became his echo. Her calls dwindled. Her words sharpened. Gratitude faded into entitlement. I stayed silent. I let them believe I was weak, that I'd keep giving. But silence is not surrender. It's observation. The betrayal. The first real crack appeared last winter. I overheard him bragging to his family at a dinner I paid for. "She wouldn't survive without us," he said. "Her money is ours. Even this house, when she dies, it'll be ours too." My daughter laughed, not nervously, not ashamed, but in agreement. That sound, that laugh, it was the final confirmation. They saw me not as family, not even as human, but as a wallet that breathed. The shift. I didn't argue. I didn't expose him. Instead, I made a decision. I began selling. The city apartment? Gone. The summer cottage? Sold. Stocks? Liquidated. I funneled it all into one thing, the country house, a place no one knew about, except me. The rest I converted. Assets tucked into accounts only I controlled. Invisible, untouchable. They thought I was still sitting on wealth they could inherit. I let them think so. The plan. So when that call came, my daughter ordering me to host her parade of in-laws in a house I hadn't even furnished, I didn't hear arrogance. I heard opportunity. I stocked the kitchen with enough for one. I dressed the rooms in dust and emptiness, and I waited. Execution. The cars rolled in an hour later, engines humming, doors slamming, laughter spilling into the quiet fields. I stood at the doorway, calm, hands folded. They came inside expecting warmth. They found cold walls, bare floors, and silence. "Where are the beds?" one of them asked. "There aren't any," I answered. "The food? The rooms?" I tilted my head. "This is my home, not a hotel." Shock spread across their faces like spilled wine. My daughter's smile faltered. "Mom, what do you mean? You always gave?" I cut in. "Yes, I did. And you always took." Her husband sneered. "You expect us to stay here like this?" I let my eyes linger on him. "You won't be staying here at all." The climax. I walked them outside. One by one they spilled back onto the gravel, confused, muttering. Then I handed him a single sheet of paper, a copy of the new will. "I thought you should see this," I said. His eyes scanned it. I watched the color drain from his face. Everything, every asset he thought he'd inherit, gone. The only heir listed? A charity foundation I had set up quietly. "You can't," he stammered. "I already did." My daughter's eyes burned. "You tricked us." "No," I said softly. "You exposed yourselves. I only adjusted accordingly." The silence that followed was heavier than stone. Then I turned, walked back into my empty house, and closed the door. The resolution. I sat at the kitchen table, the echo of their outrage fading down the drive. For the first time in years, I felt peace. Not because I had money, not because I had won, but because they finally understood. I was not theirs to use. I was not their servant, their bank, or their fool. I was a mother who had given everything, and a woman who had taken it back. Let them stew in their disappointment. Let them whisper about betrayal. I don't care, because the real betrayal was theirs, and the revenge was mine.